What's up everybody, it's Eli here from TreeFall Studios, bringing you a brand new developer commentary for the Perplexing Orb 2. If you don't know, I've taken a couple weeks off from these devlogs because I had gum surgery, so it's still a little bit difficult for me to talk, but I'm doing better, and this is the final devlog that we're going to be taking a look at with the Perplexing Orb 2. In this devlog, we're going to be taking a look at the finished multiplayer modes. We're going to be taking a look at a bunch of little touches that I've made throughout the game, and just the finishing touches to bring the entire game together. The game is now done, except one more aspect that I have to do is the pause screen. So without further ado, let's check out the new intro logo scene. So we have had unique video logo screens before in the past, especially in our first few titles, so I thought I would make a custom one for this game, and it might start a new trend where I make a new one for each game. I'm pretty happy with this one. The orb messes with the tree, and then as it runs away it falls down, crushes it, and then you see TreeFall Studios. Let me know what you guys think about this logo in the comments below. Alright, so now we're going to take a look at some of the main tweaks and changes that I added to the game since the last devlog. Specifically, we're going to take a look at the title menu. So as you can see, there's now menu sounds as you donk through the menu. Here's a sneak peek at the extras menu. There's a lot of details that have basically been added to the different menus. Now you can see the extras menu. Here are images of all the bonus skins you can unlock. Here are examples of skins that are locked and what they'll look like, telling you how to unlock them. And also there's this little selected tab that shows you which skin you've selected. So that exact same code and idea has been added to the challenge menu, which is also new. So it can show you which levels you completed, just like it shows you which skin you're wearing. So yeah, the overall menu has really been updated, and it's just so feature full compared to any of my other games. I'm getting ready to show you now. I selected one of the skins, so I'm going to jump in a level and just show you what one of the skins looks like. This is one of the easier ones to unlock. I actually really like this one. It's kind of like a cloudy cotton candy mix. The skins are a lot better in this game, I feel like, than the previous game, and you unlock them by completing different challenges. So now I'm going to show you a little bit about the new multiplayer mode. So in the last devlog I showed off the race mode as well, and now you can see here on the main multiplayer mode select, there's a brief description over there to the right showing you which mode you're playing, and it basically tells you a little brief explanation about what to do in that mode, so you're not confused jumping right in. And as you can see, just like race mode, there are 4 stages for arena mode, but this is played completely differently. It's played top down with one camera, and all the players fight on the exact same screen. And basically, if you just read the description in the previous scene, it is a fight to see who survives and who can last the longest. You try to knock the other opponents off of the screen. So you can see there's a varying set of stages here, and it pulls up the same player select menu as race mode, which is, I'm really glad that I got all of that working. So some of the inner workings for arena mode, you can see when you start, a little animated text bubble pops up with each player, tells them how many lives they have. Each player starts with 3 lives. When you fall off the screen, you go invisible for a second, and that's your invulnerability time. And then it also drops a new animation telling you how many lives you have. You can see that you're supercharged in this mode. When you run into another player, you give them a boost, you launch them pretty much. You can see I'm just chucking the player 2 around because he's not playing, but if you're also moving and trying to run into each other, the physics are a little bit different. Whoever goes faster is going to be the winner, and there's different scenarios where you can bounce off of each other. As you see, when you win, the camera zooms in on the player. It kills the other players by changing their color and dropping a little updated sign that says player 2, 3, or 4 lose, and says player 1 win. The camera zooms in on the player that wins, and then it will give you the 2 options to rematch the stage. As you can see, when you hit the bomb, you blow up all other players on the screen, and as you just noticed from the last scene, it randomly chooses a direction to launch you in. So it doesn't look as crazy when it's just me playing by myself, but when you have a bunch of players running into each other, running up for the bombs, bouncing off each other, and trying to stay on the stage, it's a hoot. So now we're going to take a look at one more arena stage, and that'll do it for the arena mode in today's devlog. I'll let some of the other stages, just be surprises when you play the game. I spent a lot of time coding new character controllers, new gameplay, and an entire new set for this mode, just to change up the multiplayer compared to the last game. That way there's a little bit more variety when you're playing with your friends. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think about arena mode? Do you think it looks fun? Do you think it looks more fun than race mode, or do you think this will be your second favorite mode and you'll be mostly playing race mode and then breaking it up some on and off with arena mode? Just let me know what you guys think in the comments below. For this stage here, it's similar in setup, but there's actually animated and moving parts that will knock you off the stage. So each stage has environmental traps that can try to kill you, and the other players can try to knock you into as well to try to achieve victory in the arena. Okay, so now we're going to be talking about some of the final tweaks for the adventure mode. And so we're going to be taking a look at the hub world right now, the overworld map system. And for the first bit, most of the tweaks have to do with sound effects, so I'll be quiet here. So as you can see, now when you move around the map, there is a whoosh sound as the orb moves around. There is the menu sound that donks when you switch through levels, and when you select a level, it also makes the accept sound. So now there's just sounds complementing the regular adventure mode, which they did not have originally. And right there you saw me jump into a level and exit a level. And one of the huge changes, one of the final finishing touches that I wanted to make sure before launching the game, was it places you at the correct spot on the hub world map when you return. It seems like a minor detail. It took a little bit of doing code-wise, but something like that is just super important in overall helping the user experience, because as you jump into levels in the final worlds, like world 4, and then you re-enter the hub world map, you'd have to scroll across the entire map just to get to the next level. So that would just be a player annoyance, and I'm really glad that I got that working before the final release is ready to go. And as you can see, I'm going to show you now with this level. When I exit this bonus level, it'll place me in the right place on the map. And I'm showing a little bit of the gameplay of this level because I just tweaked the placements over the entire course of the level to make it much more doable. It's still extremely difficult, but now it actually is a playable level pretty much. And as you can see, it put me in the right spot on the hub world. So all of those tweaks, sound effects, placing you in the right spot, and a bunch of level tweaks overall to make the difficulty more balanced, is some of the things I've done over the last few weeks during my surgery recovery for the single player map. I also finished the final cutscene, so when you beat the final level, it shows you a brief 5-second cutscene and then warps you into the credits. So now the entire game is complete in terms of the single player. Alright everybody, so that's going to do it for today's video, and this is going to be the final devlog for the Perplexing Orb 2. What do you guys think? Have you enjoyed this series? Are you excited to play the game? Let me know what your favorite change is so far that you've seen over the course of these 16 videos. Please just let me know everything you're excited for and thinking about in the comments below. Before we go today, I need to give a big shout out to our patrons, everyone who supports TreeFall Studios on patreon.com. I gotta give a personal shout out to LV, Carmen Red, PLP, and Overhyped Gamer. Thank you so much for what you do for TreeFall Studios on Patreon.com. If you guys are interested in checking out the Patreon page, you can get some special perks, you know, get shout outs on these YouTube videos, things like that for helping support the studio financially. The links will be in the description below if you're interested. And if you like this video, be sure to hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, we're really growing recently, so please hit that subscribe button to help us get to our first 1,000 subscribers. Alright guys, without further ado, I'll catch you in the next video, and I'll see you with the next game.